Welcome to week 6 of 365 days with self-discipline. This week, we explore the delicate balance between effort and moderation, action and ego, resistance and growth. Each day is crafted to challenge your mindset and inspire you to take action, one disciplined step at a time. Let's dive in. Day 1. Pushing your limits step by step. Growth doesn't happen all at once. It's a gradual process of pushing your limits, one small step at a time. Think about it: if you try to leap too far, too fast, you risk burning out, but if you move incrementally, the impossible becomes achievable. Here's how to push your limits effectively. 1. Set micro goals. Instead of saying, "I'll run a marathon," start with running 1 mile. Each small victory builds momentum. 2. Track progress. Celebrate each milestone. No matter how small, it keeps you motivated. 3. Embrace discomfort. Growth lives at the edge of your comfort zone. Learn to be okay with feeling challenged. Take a moment to reflect. What's one area of your life where you can push your limits today? Choose one small step. Remember, small actions compound into massive results. Day 2. On initial resistance. Starting is often the hardest part. Resistance shows up in the form of fear, procrastination, or self-doubt. But resistance isn't a sign to stop, it's a sign that you're about to do something meaningful. Here's how to overcome initial resistance. 1. Acknowledge it. Resistance is normal. Recognizing it gives you power over it. 2. Break it down. Big tasks feel overwhelming. Divide them into smaller, manageable pieces. 3. Act before you feel ready. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. Think about something you've been resisting. What's holding you back? Today, take the first step. No matter how small, you'll find that resistance fades as soon as you begin. Day 3. Moderation is a good thing. Moderation is the art of balance, avoiding extremes and finding harmony in your habits. It's about enjoying life's pleasures without being controlled by them. Why is moderation valuable? It promotes sustainability. Extreme efforts often lead to burnout, but moderation keeps you consistent. It fosters control. Moderation means you're in charge, not your impulses. It enhances appreciation. When you practice moderation, you learn to value quality over quantity. Reflect on an area of your life where excess has taken over. How can you introduce moderation today? Choose balance over indulgence, knowing that discipline is about control, not deprivation. Day 4. Moderation is a bad thing. While moderation can be beneficial, it's not always the right approach. In some cases, moderation can become a crutch, a way to avoid commitment or hard work. Here's when moderation works against you. 1. When it limits growth. Playing it safe in the name of balance can keep you from reaching your potential. 2. When it weakens resolve. Overindulging in moderation can lead to complacency. 3. When it masks fear. Using moderation as an excuse to avoid challenges hinders progress. Ask yourself, are there areas where moderation is holding you back today? Identify one goal that requires total commitment and go all in. Remember, some things demand nothing less than your full effort. Day 5. Talking vs. doing. How often do we talk about our goals instead of taking action? Words are easy. Actions require effort. Discipline is about doing the work, even when it's tempting to just talk about it. Here's why action speaks louder. Actions create results. Talking about your goals won't move you closer to them, action will. Talking drains energy. The more you discuss plans, the less urgency you feel to execute them. Doing builds credibility. Actions prove your commitment to yourself and others. Today, take inventory of your goals. Are you talking more than you're acting? Commit to one concrete action that moves you forward. Let your results speak for you. Day 6. On vanity. Vanity is a subtle enemy of discipline. It shifts your focus from internal growth to external validation, leading to hollow achievements. Here's why vanity is dangerous: it distorts your priorities. You chase approval instead of purpose. It feeds insecurity. External validation is fleeting, leaving you constantly seeking more. It undermines authenticity. Discipline is about being true to your values, not impressing others. Ask yourself, are your actions driven by ego or purpose? Today, practice humility. Focus on internal progress rather than external praise. Discipline thrives in authenticity, not vanity. Day 7. On practicing diligence. Diligence is the quiet force behind every great achievement. It's the discipline of showing up, day after day, no matter how you feel. Why is diligence so powerful? 1. It builds momentum. Small, consistent efforts compound into massive results. 2. It creates mastery. Repetition is the mother of skill. The more you practice, the better you become. 3. It strengthens character. Diligence teaches perseverance, patience, and resilience. Today, commit to diligent practice in one area of your life. Whether it's a skill, habit, or goal, show up fully. Remember, greatness is built one disciplined day at a time. Closing reflection for week 6. This week, we've explored the nuances of discipline, from overcoming resistance to embracing diligence, from practicing moderation to avoiding vanity. Each lesson challenges you to think deeply and act boldly. Take a moment to reflect. What actions will you take to push your limits? How will you overcome resistance and stay diligent? Discipline is a journey, not a destination. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and you'll continue to grow into the person you're meant to be. Welcome to week 7 of 365 days with self-discipline. This week, we delve into themes that challenge you to sustain your efforts, confront your fears, and take control of your inner world. Each day will inspire you to act, reflect, and grow into a more disciplined version of yourself. Let's begin. Day 1. Making sustained efforts. Discipline is not a one-time effort, it's a continuous process. Great achievements are built on the foundation of sustained action, not sporadic bursts of energy. Why is sustained effort essential? 1. Momentum builds mastery. Consistent practice transforms weaknesses into strengths. 2. It overcomes plateaus. Progress often stalls before breakthroughs occur. Only sustained effort can push you through. 3. It defines character. Commitment, even when results are delayed, shows resilience. Ask yourself, are you putting in sustained effort toward your goals? Today, focus on consistency over perfection. Small daily actions, repeated over time, lead to extraordinary results. Day 2. On optimism. Optimism is the fuel of discipline. Believing in a better future empowers you to take action, even in the face of challenges. However, optimism must be grounded in reality. It's not about blind positivity but resilient hope. How can optimism enhance discipline? It shifts your perspective. Challenges become opportunities for growth. It builds resilience. Optimism helps you bounce back from setbacks. It inspires action. Belief in a positive outcome motivates effort. Today, practice realistic optimism. Reflect on your goals and visualize success. Let this vision energize you to take decisive action. Day 3. On honesty. Honesty is the backbone of self-discipline. Without self-awareness and truthful reflection, growth becomes impossible. Honesty means confronting your flaws, admitting your mistakes, and holding yourself accountable. Why is honesty vital? 1. It reveals blind spots. Only by acknowledging weaknesses can you improve them. 2. It builds integrity. Honest actions align with your values, fostering trust in yourself. 3. It strengthens resolve. Facing uncomfortable truths empowers you to change. Today, Take an honest inventory of your habits and behaviors. What needs improvement? Commit to one action that aligns with your truth and moves you closer to your goals. Day 4. Staring fear in the face. Fear is a natural response, but it's also a barrier to growth. Discipline requires you to face fear, not avoid it. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty, courage lies in taking action despite it. How can you confront fear effectively? Acknowledge it. Denying fear gives it power. Admitting it weakens its hold. Break it down. What's the worst case scenario? Often, it's less catastrophic than you imagine. Take small steps. Courage grows with action. Each step reduces fear's grip. Think about a fear that's holding you back today. Take one small step toward confronting it. You'll discover that fear shrinks when you face it head on. Day 5. The foolishness of laziness. Laziness is the silent thief of potential. It convinces you to delay action, prioritize comfort, and settle for mediocrity. But discipline demands effort, even when it's inconvenient. Why is laziness so dangerous? 1. It wastes time. Every moment spent procrastinating is a moment lost forever. 2. It erodes confidence. Avoiding effort weakens your belief in your abilities. 3. It breeds regret. Opportunities missed today may never return. Ask yourself, are you letting laziness dictate your choices today? Challenge yourself to tackle one task you've been avoiding. Remember, effort now prevents regret later. Day 6. On numbing the soul. Discipline isn't just about external actions, it's also about nurturing your inner world. Numbing your soul through distractions, overindulgence, or avoidance disconnects you from purpose and fulfillment. Why is numbing the soul harmful? It creates emptiness. Avoiding emotional or spiritual discomfort prevents growth. It stifles purpose. True discipline aligns actions with values and meaning. It limits connection. A numbed soul struggles to connect authentically with others. Reflect on how you might be numbing yourself. Is it excessive screen time, unhealthy habits, or emotional avoidance? Today, take one step to reconnect with your inner self. Whether it's through mindfulness, journaling, or deep conversation, choose presence over distraction. Day 7. On obeying desires. Desire is a powerful force, but unchecked, it can lead to impulsive actions and poor decisions. Discipline is about mastering your desires, not being mastered by them. How can you control desires effectively? 1. Pause before acting. Impulses lose their power when you take time to reflect. 2. Align desires with goals. Ask yourself, does this action serve my long-term vision? 3. Practice restraint. Saying no to short-term gratification strengthens your willpower. Think about a desire that's pulling you away from your goals today. Practice discipline by resisting it. Every time you choose purpose over impulse, you strengthen your ability to lead a fulfilling, intentional life. Closing reflection for week 7. This week, we explored themes that challenge and empower: the necessity of sustained effort, the courage to face fears, the wisdom of honesty, and the discipline to master desires. Take a moment to reflect. What fears will you confront this week? How will you replace laziness with action? What desires will you resist to stay aligned with your goals? Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Each choice, no matter how small, shapes your path. Keep moving forward with courage, honesty, and purpose. Thank you for joining week 7 of 365 days with self-discipline as you move into the coming days. Remember, growth is a journey, and every step matters. Stay disciplined, stay inspired, and keep striving toward your best self. Until next time.